Hey guys, what is up? It's Arrow and I am back with another episode of Project Sheep Punch. So, last episode we made that wheat farm and I'm a little unimpressed, but I think we'll mess with that a bit later. This episode I'm basically just gonna be digging, and while that isn't interesting, I thought about that and I decided, you know what? I will just talk about a bunch of stories that happen in my boring life. So, I hope you guys enjoy in advance, but let's go ahead and get started. Basically what I'm going to do is just I want to take out this wall and make a gigantic farm, but at the same time that's not very important. So I think that it would be okay if we just went into the nether this episode and gathered some stuff. So anyways, yeah, stories. Let's just get started on one, I guess. I'm gonna start off with a cop story, I guess. And I've already told one of them last episode, but there's another one. It's not as interesting, but it's a cop story nonetheless. And I don't know. I don't know why I find them so intriguing, but I do. And I'm gonna tell you 9. As you can hear, I am clearly deprived of sleep, so I apologize if my commentary is sluggish and bad and stuff. But anyways, let's see. One day, me and my friends, well, last episode I told you how me and my friends went to go get slushies one time, and the cops got us because we were like jumping these gutter ramp thingies in a parking lot, and it was apparently a unrestricted sector, something like that. It was something ridiculous, and reminded me quite a lot of Metroid. If anyone's played Metroid Fusion, I don't know. In fact, quite a few people have not, but check that game out. Anyways, but yeah, I told you about that, but basically we used to do that a lot. We used to go there, we used to get slushies. However, it wasn't quite as late. But one night we did basically the same thing. I was sleeping over at one of my friends' houses, and we were just basically playing Super Smash Bros. Melee the whole night, and it was really fun. I mean, Duro was fun as freaking Super Smash Bros. Melee, but it was just one of those, days I don't know. It was one of those awesome days. I don't know if anyone's remembered like playing games with their friends, but now I really don't have time for stuff like that. So, but yeah, I enjoyed it. And so anyways, we went to go get our slushies, and all went well. But we got there and we got back, and oh no, we didn't get back. Well, here's where the story comes in, believe it or not. But anyways, so we got there, we got our slushies, and on the way back, a cop car came by us, and it was pretty late at night. It was past curfew in the area, so we were a bit off guard, or the cop caught us off guard, and we were a bit scared. It went right past us though, so we were like, okay, cool cop or lazy cop or some kind of cop that doesn't want to pull someone over on a bike. But either way, we were like, okay, we need to watch out for that some more, and a little farther up the road, we saw the cop car, and it was turned our way with its lights on. I'm guessing waiting for us, but, oh, no, I'm skipping a bit ahead. But when it did ride past us, we went behind this, like, old massage place, and it was pretty weird, but we did that, and we, yeah, there's not much to it, but it scared us. We went behind there, and then after, like, a few minutes, we came out, and anyways, then I'm gonna turn this bloody sound down. But then, more so on the way home, we the cop car was facing us, and it had its lights on. It was like parked, so I don't know, dude. It was weird. All I knew is it scared the hell out of me, and we were just like, okay, shit. So we turn into this random ass neighborhood, and we take a path into the woods. It was a path with, oh my god, that's terrible loading, but it was a path with it was with gravel, so we could ride our bikes pretty much no problem. But it was sketchy as hell for two reasons. Number one, it was pitch black, and you don't just go riding a mountain bike going like 50 down a black path of death. So it was really sketchy, and that was crazy. Eventually we did get out though, and we came into another neighborhood that was actually pretty close to our neighborhood, and we ended up getting home. So that was pretty cool. Ever since then, we've just, I mean, we haven't had a use for the path, but whenever we do need it, we'll be using it. And my god, I need to remember about this fall damage shit. I'm not playing Halo, whatever the hell, that Halo that totally disregards fall damage, gravity in general. And I did it again because I'm stupid. But anyways, so yeah, that was one. Highlights of the story: cop saw us, we got really scared, and being the stupid 12-year-old teenagers we were at the time, we kind of overreacted. So not too interesting of a story, but at the same time it was pretty big highlight in my life, but at the same time not. But whatever. Let's see, another story. There's not many. Ooh, I have a good one. So I don't know if anyone else's, but I'm a total pyro, or I used to be anyway. I was kind of, you know, immature when it came to that stuff. So basically, one day, I had this axe can, and, you know, it was bad smelling axe. So we were like, okay, what the hell? And we had a lighter. So, you know, we started doing the axe and lighter trick. And we're doing it in the woods. We're making fires just because, you know, fires is cool and stuff. And someone called the police. We didn't know this, though. Her kids were outside and they were watching us, and I guess, I mean, it was a bad example, so I feel bad for it. But it was ridiculous. I'll say that right now. But either way, we don't know this, so... And guys, the nether is laggy as hell, so I apologize. This is, like, really ridiculous. But, yeah, so she calls. We didn't know. And all of a sudden, once we moved further down, because we didn't want to, like, just teach the kids bad thing, even though we were only 12. But I guess we were thoughtful back then in terms of that. But, where was I? Oh, yeah, we heard this rustling. We were more so back in the woods, but we heard this rustling coming down from a hill. And our woods were not woods to have monsters in them. So, I mean, obviously, monsters are... Never mind, okay, anyways. So yeah, we were like, what the hell? What's that noise? We were expecting a deer, and guys, once again, I'm sorry about this lag. For some reason, our server and the nether do not like each other. But, we heard that, the noise, and it turned out to be a cop. So, what we did was, number one, I ran probably as fast as I ever had, because, I don't know, it's just a trigger in your brain somehow from shows that just tells you if you see a cop, run. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I ran as fast as I could, and then he pointed a taser at me. Before he could do that, I threw the lighter, so he didn't inspect us for lighters anyway, but just in case. I don't know. I was a rebel back then, guys. I don't know. I was stupid, honestly. So, anyways, yeah. I lost my train of thought completely there, but basically, yeah, we got in trouble. One of my friends started crying, and we were just like, whatever. And then the cop said something I will never forget. First thing, he was threatening to, you know, jail us, and at the time we had no knowledge of what our rights actually were, but he threatened to put us in jail for absolutely nothing. He actually threatened to put us in jail for something called arson, which, if people don't know, that's basically setting fire to stuff, I assume. And technically we couldn't be charged for that just because we were underage, not to mention we... I want to say we didn't know, but at the same time we kind of did. But either way, we couldn't be charged with it. And, we really, yeah, so that scared the hell out of us. And, I mean, nowadays, I know whatever a cop says is pretty much bullshit when it comes to law, because they don't know, well, I don't want to say they don't know anything about it, but sometimes they try to bluff, and it kind of drives me crazy. But, anyways, yeah, one of my friends started crying, and after the guy started saying, you know what, you guys might be going to jail today. And then he said, you can't cry over spilled milk. Now, keep in mind, he's telling this to a 6th grader. And even now, we joke over that because that's ridiculous. Oh, you can't cry over spilled milk. I don't know if anyone's not heard this saying, but, you know, I guess one day someone spilled milk and cried, I assume. But basically, it was ridiculous. And we were just like, really? Come on. But we learned our lesson. No more fires were set for quite a long time after that. And when they were, we weren't caught. We weren't stupid enough to be caught. So, how was that story? And in terms of other stories, I really don't know. First, I'm going to kill this guy. Ugh! Is a zombie pigman considered undead? I wonder. Oh, yep, he is. Okay, sweet. But, yeah. Yeah, so, God, I don't know. I don't know what to really discuss now in terms of cop stories, I guess. Whoa. I don't really know. I mean, I guess this one's not really a story, but one time we were setting a bonfire at my friend's house. You know, we didn't... Apparently, you're supposed to tell the fire station whenever you're doing a bonfire, just so if they do see smoke from there, they know to help you, which makes no sense whatsoever, because what dumbass fire station would not go over there when they saw fire? But whatever. Whatever. But yeah, a cop came up. His mom, my friend's mom, same one that cried actually, she started raising hell with the cops. Till then, I don't know, till then, she didn't strike me as a person that would do that. But since then, she has been the awesome parent, and she, oh god, she raised hell with those cops. They didn't do shit, too. It was funny. They're just like there. They couldn't do anything really. I mean, you're not. It's not illegal to raise your voice to a cop, as far as I know. So, I don't know. That's something that cheered me up. Taught them cops a lesson because they were being little stupid. I mean, you guys have to kind of know that I live in a neighborhood where there is literally, like, no crime whatsoever. I think the biggest crime was when one day some guy held his... Oh, Christ. He held his wife and kid, hostage, and then he in the end, he, you know, let them go. So it was not even that exciting, but... Yeah, I live in a pretty boring town, but but yeah, that's it, I guess. Like I said, it's not much of a story, and kind of regret saying it now because it was boring as hell. But whatever. Oh my god! What the fuck happened to my weapon? Oh. What the fuck are you? Okay. But yeah. Okay, that's cool. My weapon got queued. Okay. I don't know if that's something that happens, but yeah, another story. Let's see. Let's see here. Well, how about, I swear to God, if I cannot find my way out of the nether, I'm gonna be sad. How about I tell you, I don't know. See, there's been so many cop encounters with me. I'm not saying I'm a badass or anything, but it's gotten to the point where you don't get scared anymore. It's just like, okay, cop doesn't want us to loiter around here at the park at night, so let's leave. And yeah, so it's not much has happened, because I haven't been the rebel I used to be, if you could call me that. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys those stories. I thought they were pretty funny. So ridiculous. Oh my god. I swear, when I was a kid, I was a totally different person. It was crazy, but yeah, that's about it. Some other stories, I guess, would be, no. I was gonna discuss a story the first time I saw someone die, but that's kind of gruesome, and you guys wouldn't want to hear it, and it's nasty, and it's disgusting, and it's not YouTube rated. So, oh my god, if you freaking shoot one more goddamn bullet at me, I'm gonna kill you. Actually, I'm gonna kill you anyway, but you know. And I'm a terrible shot, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. yay. Just like me to, you know, not bring something to climb with. Whatever. I'm really trying to think of another story, but till then, I just wanted to come to the Nether to get some nether rack. I'm running low, and I think I should probably start a farm. The only problem is our nether thingy portals are derpy as hell, and we haven't fixed that, so that kind of sucks. But I don't know. Ah, damn. I didn't know it was going to be this little to explain an episode. Damn it. Or not an episode, to explain an episode. To explain a story. That just tells you how boring of a person I am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, yay. Here we are. Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess you guys can just watch me make a shitty farm. You know, because that's always, you know, awesome. Totally. Not really, but what can I do? Huh. I guess... See, my god, I don't know what to talk about. I have a lot of stories, but they're not related at all to the cop stories. How about... My god, I'm gonna drive you guys crazy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but... Damn it. Well, another story. You know what? I will tell you some of my toddler stories, shall I? One day, in, what was it, kindergarten, I believe. I remember I befriended this one kid, and he was obviously not really, well, he wasn't from America. And it always drove me crazy as hell how people would make fun of, like, people, you know, because of where they're from and stuff. Especially since most of the time, whenever someone's, like, has an accent, I think it's absolutely awesome. I mean, who wants to be American? No accent there. It's totally ununique. So, anyways, yeah, one time this kid was in the bathroom, and, guys, you have to, by the way, remember this was, oh, Christ. Well, looks like it made another portal. But anyways, this was like kindergarten. But anyways, I noticed the kid was crying, and I'm like, whoa, dude, why are you crying? And he was one of my friends, and I thought I was a total badass at the time. So, so he told me that this guy named, I forgot what his name was. We're just gonna call him Bob. Bob pushed him. And, I'm like, why the hell did he put... Well, I didn't say hell. I didn't even know the word at the time. But I'm like, why did he push you? And he's like... I forgot what it was. I don't know. He like, shrugged, I guess. But, basically, the guy's peeing. The guy that pushed him. Bob, that is. So I'm like, okay. No. That's not... I'm not gonna let him get away with that. So... I go over to the porta potty that he's pissing at. And while he is peeing, and this is a dick move, guys, I was such a kid, but while he was peeing, I pushed him, and he pissed all over himself. And, so the kid turns around. This kid is a foot higher than me. I'm scared shitless. And so I'm expecting him to be like, motherfucker, I'm gonna put a cap in your ass. And excuse my white speaking of that, I can't really pull that off. Ooh, never mind, I'm going this way. This way has land, it seems. But, so he turns around. I'm expecting him to beat the living shit out of me. And he says, and guys, this was the badass of kindergarten at the time. You have to, you have to know that. And he says, I'm going to tell the teacher. So at first, I don't know whether to laugh or not. And I'm just like, are you serious? Okay. I'm not gonna get the shit beat out of me. Okay, I'll take that any day. Then it kind of processed through my brain what it really meant telling the teacher, and that was that I was probably gonna be going to the principal. So I'm like, okay, shit, this is worse than getting beaten the crap out of, because at the time I was a goody-good, and I didn't want to go to the principal, and I would probably get belted. So, I immediately start apologizing like crazy, and I don't know, it makes me smile. It's funny. Thought I was such a badass, and then that happened. Oh, but yeah, that's about it. So yeah, this episode was totally uninteresting. We did get some storytelling done though, and that's always good. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, go ahead and make sure to leave a like, maybe a favorite, maybe just subscribe. I appreciate it so much because so much hard work goes into these videos. And it's great. And not to mention I kind of had to, like, you know, spill a childhood secret. And, you know, that no one wants their secret spilled. That's a word. Come on, guys. That's totally a word. But anyways, once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.